Hi guys, Juliana, your automotive woman. When BMW hands you the keys to the all-new 2020 BMW X3M competition model, there's only one feature you begin with. Hit it! Amazing! Okay. I promise you guys, I'm going to keep my talking points to a minimum because the all-new 2020 BMW X3M competition model belongs on the road. This is the first time the X3 model is receiving a M competition trim level. With it comes a price tag of just over $93,000 depending on add-ons. And my version is currently equipped with the premium package, driver assistant package, optional carbon fiber trim, and the ambient air package, making this M competition model valued at over $99,000 pre-tax Canadian. The engine is also 90% all new, featuring a 3-liter twin turbocharged 6-cylinder 8-speed automatic transmission, producing a whopping 503 horsepower and 442 pounds-of-foot torque. The biggest difference between the regular X3M and the competition model, like I'm driving, besides the all-new blacked-out front grille, are the standard 21-inch wheels. My currently has the 20-inch wheels because it's winter in Canada. So when you go to purchase your X3M competition model, make sure you ask about all seasons or a winter tire package, the latter being mandatory in Canada. Overall, exterior styling has improved greatly in my opinion. My fiance used to have the old X3, which looked really small and too boxy for my taste. And if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't a fan. But the new larger profile, aggressive lines, and reduced use of fake vents, which okay, there's still one of. I'm confident BMW's core customer base will continue to make the X3 a top seller for the brand across North America. Two features I appreciate, and you guys saw me highlight them in my Mercedes-Benz West Island GLC 300 and Volvo XC40 review. The pull-to-release rear seat function and the extra compartment space for the rear trunk divider. The BMW X3 competition model offers both of those features plus rear heated seats. Now, I don't often sit on the rear seats, but in my opinion, any vehicle costing over $75K should easily come with heated seats. So, BMW, thank you so much. The X3M competition model comes with BMW's i6 infotainment system, which is one generation older than the newest version, but it's still super easy to use and very intuitive. If you want a full review of all the features, connect with my good friend Andrei from BMW Autohaus. He's a BMW product genius and can help answer all of your questions. But for me, I'm going to focus on 3 features: setting up your M1 and M2 buttons, turning off lane assist, and adjusting your heads-up display. To configure your M1 mode, simply click My Vehicle and follow the prompts. I'm going to set up Sport across all functions: engine, chassis, and steering. This will make my, and essentially your driving dynamic, very aggressive and super responsive. But with that said, my M2 setting is even more dramatic, with all settings adjusted to Sport Plus mode, which amplifies the driving style and responsiveness to a whole different level. And if you're curious to know, you can adjust your driving modes while in motion. But keep in mind, when you double click the M2, it does disable the dynamic stability control feature. I'm turning off my lane assist feature because I find it to be super aggressive and it actually pulls the steering wheel away from my hand. So my vehicle, you're gonna go in vehicle settings, intelligent safety, click on it. Now lane departure, I could always have it on, I could reduce it, or just completely turn it off. Now with that said, I would probably rethink that if I was traveling a long distance because it does help you stay alert. Lastly, the heads-up display. If you watched my Mini Countryman JCW review, you already know I hate this feature. And I'm not just picking on BMW when I say I hate this feature. Simply put, this is one feature that is not for me, because the X3M competition heads-up display is cool with the choice between a sporty or informative graphic option, but I have a beautiful driver cluster right in front of me, which I prefer to use. Okay, that's enough talking. First of all, thank you so much to BMW for my carbon fiber trim and my sport bucket seats that keep me nice and snug for when I do this. That was amazing. Okay, I mentioned it before, the BMW X3M competition package does come with 3 driving modes: Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. I've primarily left it in Sport Plus mode because I like the aggressive feeling, I like the aggressive steering, suspension, all of it. It does mean that I burn more premium fuel, but you don't purchase an M package from BMW. M standing for Motorsports is in their DNA. Thinking about your fuel economy, you want to enjoy it, that's what it's there for, and it's amazing technology. Now, with that said, I did try to change my M1 setting to actually be more comfortable, but again, it's super aggressive. I love it, have absolutely nothing bad to say about it. My favorite thing about driving the BMW X3M competition model for the last week has been the feeling of being back in a race car. I mean, this is a sport luxury SUV. It is elevated, but you can seriously take it on a racetrack. And a shameless plug, visit my website, themotorsportagency.com. I'm hosting the only supercar and luxury car track day on June 11th to kick off Formula One weekend in Montreal. Shameless plug, check it out. X3M competition model, totally perfect for that day. Okay. To my BMW viewers and friends who currently have the X3 package or even the X3M package, you're gonna want to go back to your local BMW dealership and definitely upgrade. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more money. You're talking about on a 4-year lease, 0 down, 0 rebate, just slightly over $1,100. Totally worth it, man. Eat a little bit lighter that month, because I promise you, once you go competition model, you never go back. But guys, seriously, if I missed anything, reach out to my buddy Andrei at Autohaus BMW. I mean, this guy's a product genius for all of the BMW product geniuses. He's amazing. I'll have his contact information below, but I'm Juliana, your automotive woman. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss my life